Okay, now that we have that out of the way and we have binary star part 2, I want to go back to the sky map here just for a second. Actually, let's go ahead and take it to this here. I want to shrink this down, and I want to show you what I believe is a very big possibility. So let me just hold that and shrink that down. We'll go ahead and shrink it down again. And I do not believe it wants to go down any further than that. So we can go ahead and open this up a little bit. And I'm hoping that this doesn't distort the picture any. Yeah, it doesn't want to come down anymore. Okay, Comet ELEnin, the constellation Virgo, the constellation Leo, the constellation Orion, and Betelgeuse. It is my belief that as this binary star moves closer into this location just south of Cancer, that it will become a little bit more viewable. I know there are some pictures out there of the second sun. Some of them I've looked at, some of them look legit, and I must admit some don't look so legit. But that's not my place to be making that opinion. So we're going to go ahead and say that the binary star moves in this location here and still has planets that are orbiting it. Now, I believe 3 of these planets will be orbiting prograde, and the 4th planet, which I believe is the one shedding all the surface ice, is the one that appears to look like a comet. That would be orbiting retrograde. Now, NASA has already set you up by telling you that Betelgeuse here will be going supernova, so you will be seeing a second sun in the sky. It is my thought that as this binary star moves south of Cancer, it will begin to become a little bit more apparent to folks. So rather than you waking up and seeing something bright in the sky and wondering what that is, it's already been taken care of for you, because you're going to look out and say, well, Betelgeuse must have gone supernova. How anybody can know that a star is going to go supernova is beyond me. There shouldn't really be any timetable, and there's no magical wand that tomorrow afternoon this is when it'll go supernova. It's just not information that we know of right now. So with that said, again, we have Comet ELEnin, the binary area, which I believe, and then Orion. Now, because Comet ELEnin was discovered on December 10th, and it was discovered in this location here, closer to Virgo, people have been asking me, where are you looking, AstroPatriot? First you look in Virgo and you say it's there, then you say a binary star's in Leo. Which is it? Is it Virgo or Leo, or is it Orion? Well, okay, let's get to that now. I want to make it clear that you have a binary star in this location, and you have 3 that are moving prograde around it and 1 retrograde. And I've been asked the question too, what is it? Is it retrograde or is it prograde? Let me take you to another program that I use, and you can see I will use a 2 planet, 1 binary star demonstration, and that should give you an indication of what it is I'm trying to talk about. So I'm not going to have the constellations on this next program, but generally we'll point to them in location on this program. We'll show you that Virgo will be in this location, Leo in this location. So I want you to pay close attention to this entire field area on this next program, and this should clarify people asking me why I'm looking in 2 different locations, because I've spent a lot of time looking in this entire field area. So let me get to the next program here by putting this one down. Bear with me. I'm not very good at live videos, so I'm doing the best I can to explain this to you. Alright, now I want to go to program here, which I use, and I want to go ahead and shrink this right up and bring this right over. Now, before I put this into motion, and I'm hopeful that you can all see this, I want you to see that this would be the binary star, and this would be a double planet situation. 1 planet and another planet orbiting this binary. I want you to notice that the binary doesn't really move very fast. It actually just kind of wobbles around like you actually probably want to say lumbers around, while these planets are in a quicker orbit. Now, let's go ahead and say that this binary star, where I put this yellow marker is the constellation Leo. Let's go ahead and slide down over here and say, now where I've moved the marker is the constellation of Virgo. Let's go ahead and show you that when we put this into motion, that it is quite possible that as this larger planet orbited around into Virgo while its primary partner, the binary star, was in Leo, this could have been about the time that the comet was discovered, comet ELE, or perhaps they knew it was there and someone picked it up and saw it, and now it is named comet ELE. I don't know, speculation, but go ahead and put this into motion. We'll move this marker over here so you know the yellow marker is going to be in the constellation Virgo, while the binary star wobbles around in Leo and slowly but surely wobbles around and moves forward in its orbit toward the constellation Orion. You can note the smaller planet where it comes in close around the binary, then comes very far out away from the binary. So it could have been either one of these two planets, in my opinion, that are shedding ice surface because they're getting closer to our own sun, that may have been picked up by this gentleman in Mexico with his 18-inch telescope. So, I mean, that's about the best way I can explain that to you, so that people know that why am I saying one object is in Leo and another is in Virgo. Is this possible? Absolutely, folks. Absolutely. I'm showing it to you here. And if I have to, I can go ahead and do another video where I can refine this and throw the constellations in. But first of all, I want everybody out there from YouTube to know that I'm not the go-to guy here, okay? I'm learning like you're all learning. And I'm human and I'm going to make my mistakes. I'm not perfect. And my videos should not be squeaky clean and shiny. I'm a human being and I'm going to make mistakes. This is my theory only. I'm not telling you that this is an official theory. This is the official rule of thumb and you need to follow it. This is what I'm following with my family because this is what I've seen. I believe my eyes. I may have made a mistake. I don't believe that I have made a mistake. To the naysayers out there that believe that I've made a mistake, you're going to want to really hope that it is a mistake I made. Because if this object comes in as I think it's going to come in, it may be too late for you to take the necessary precaution you need to save yourself. Because I do not believe that the governments of this world are going to look out for your better behalf. That's just my opinion. So, again, is this possible? This is very possible. I've seen it. And I believe it with my heart. I'm not selling DVDs to anybody, and I'm not asking for donations of any kind. I'm just trying to put out a piece of information that hopefully will help some people. If I help one person out there, I'm happy. But I believe in the Bible, and I believe in the things I've read in the Bible, and a lot of this here correlates to some of the stuff that I've read in the Bible. And I have read certain things from the ancients, and it correlates to a lot of stuff that the ancients have said. I just want to say that I think that the carvings on the walls in some of these caves were there a lot longer than NASA's Hubble telescope. So I hope that this helps you people. I've done the best I can. I'll stick around and I will not leave. I'll continue putting up videos. I'm waiting on a special camera for my larger telescope. Once I locate the larger camera for the telescope, we're going to go ahead and we'll go and we'll look in Virgo and we'll look in Leo. But I just need your patience. A larger camera is an expense, and I have 4 children to feed. I'm not the richest man in the world. So we are getting the camera, and we have all good intention to go ahead and go forward with putting it up. But again, I want you people to understand, if there is a comet out there, I'm missing it. It's small. I don't believe that it's going to cause a geographic pole shift on the 15th. So really, I don't want everybody to bug out over that. I'm not bugging out over it. If it's there, believe me, it's small. And if I honestly thought that it was going to pose a threat, I believe that I would get out there and tell you. And that's about the best I can do for you right now. And like I said, I will stay with you. This is AstroPatriot. I hope you guys have a great night and a better day tomorrow. God bless you all.